think it's going to be one of, not only our best seasons, but I think one of the best seasons of any show in 2021.
Hi, Danny. How are you?
Good. Hi, Lupe. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Well, congratulations. What a popcorn of a film. I mean, get your popcorn ready because
Thank you. Thank you, Lupe. Thank you for having me.
sure. Now you play Hilary Swank's ex-husband,
hmm
and he's a bit insensitive, I would say. I mean, it's totally understandable why, right?
Yeah. I mean, Carter, I guess that depends on your point of view, right? I think for Carter, I think it's kind of insensitive the way that, Valerie, Hilary Swank's character, his ex-wife, just shows up,
Oh, yeah.
which, having, having the history that they have, and the tragedy that ensued in their marriage. I don't know. I don't know that I would say that Carter is all that insensitive. I think
Oh,
that
okay.
my goal with Carter was to play him in a way that would be relatable, that would be understandable for audiences.
Yeah, well, let's just say she is the stalker. She's stalking you. Um, and but you figure, he probably knows that she's crazy, right? So maybe you should tread lightly.
Well, that's the other thing about Carter, and what I love about his duality is that he's a confident guy,
Yeah.
and he, being a politician who is under attack for corruption, he's used to battling and the back and forth with the media and his detractors, and that I think that extends to his ex-wife for sure.
And it's so funny that you're playing that type of role with all that going on right now, right?
Yeah, it's a little on the nose, as it were.
Did you model it on anybody, or just watching somebody how they handle the scandal?
There's so many people to draw from, unfortunately, when it comes to governmental corruption and
Yeah.
abuses and whatnot. But it's he's a complicated character, and I think what Dion has done well is Dion Taylor, the director. What he's done well is he's taken these characters who are all kind of on a ledge,
Yeah.
right, about ready to get thrown over, and they're all kind of playing a game of survivor, and when you have those elements, it makes for a nice night eating popcorn and trying to figure out how is this going to end.
Yeah, I see. Okay, so I gotta ask, what is going on with Mayans MC season 3?
I can't really talk too much about season 3,
Is
but
there one though? But for sure there's one.
there is a season 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't confirm that.
Okay.
And I can confirm that it's going to be and I know this might sound like a sales pitch to people, but you're just going to have to believe me. I think it's going to be one of, not only our best seasons, but I think one of the best seasons of any show in 2021.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Every season just gets better, and I'm always saying it. I like it more than Sons of Anarchy, believe it or not. I wasn't a big fan. I tried watching it, but I was just wasn't into it. But this one is just really good, and just all the levels of there's just so many layers to the characters, especially yours too. Sometimes you feel sympathy for your characters, sometimes you don't. So it's like that's the same thing for all the characters, I think, on that show.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I wish I can take any amount of credit for that, but I think that mostly falls on the laps of the writers. I think the writers do a phenomenal job of presenting somebody as either, villainous, and then even sometimes within the same episode, or sometimes even within the same scene, they turn the chess table, the chessboard around, and now they're playing as the hero, right? I mean that requires a certain amount of mastery in storytelling, and I feel very fortunate, to to be at their whims.
And even behind the scenes, you can tell there's Latino writers just because the way they write it, it's very personable to people from, from that culture, because you can just tell. It's really nice to see.
There's no question. I mean, they're Latino, Latina, Latinx represented throughout the production, whether it's in the writers' room, whether it's behind the camera as directors, our crew, our PR. So it's rare, and I've been doing this for a minute. It's rare to walk into a table read and to look out on a room of cast and creative people and whatnot, and the majority of the people you see look like you.
Yeah, well, that's good. All right, since we've been in this lockdown, what are you binge watching? Are you a binge watcher, or you read books, or what's your deal?
My wife and I have been binging so many things. I mean, we started off. My wife loved Outlander, and then we went to the Queen's Gambit.
Oh yeah.
And then we were heavily petitioned to watch The Crown. So we've been going, we've been kind of making our way through certain things, and I've got a whole list of stuff that I want to watch coming up. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, again, congratulations on the role. Get your popcorn. It's so good.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
I appreciate you, Lupe.
All right. Can't wait for Mayans season 3.
Me too.